What's up, folks? Southern Comic Geek coming to you with a haul video. That's right, a haul video. It's not original art, it's a comic haul video. I know those are rare these days, but here I am, as you can see by my backdrop. No Monopoly board or comics to be seen here, but I am in the hotel room, so a little bored, and so decided to go ahead and do a video. Now, before we get started, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification, so when videos like this one drop ever so randomly, you are one of the first people to know and can make the conscious decision as to whether or not you watch the video now or later. Main thing is that you watch it. And so for even considering it, and watching this video for just a short time at the beginning, you'll get freebies. That's right. It's called a coupon code, and you can visit bcwsupplies.com and use the coupon code SCG at checkout to save your 10% on your order. The link is in the description of this video as well. But BCW Supplies carries all of your comic book and other collectible supply needs, and you can visit them and use that coupon code and save yourself some money. Now, if you're like me and you like some good coffee to go with your comics, you can visit comicsoncoffee.com, use the coupon code SCG there, and save yourself 15%. So, I was in town in Dallas, Texas, being what in town is, for the Collector Summit that was held at Heritage. Planned on meeting someone here as well. Their plans got canceled, so brought the family along because I'm actually flying out of here tomorrow at the time of this video tomorrow morning. I'm actually flying out for work for the week, and so decided to just fly straight out of Dallas, and went to the Collector Summit, which was a 2-day event. I was kind of thinking that there was going to be more art. There was not a lot of art. I'm not a Golden Age collector. The Silver Age books, for the most part, the ones that I want, I've already got. So really wasn't a lot of stuff that I was looking for. And really didn't have much art to speak of. It was neat to be able to go around and see, get a tour of Heritage in there. They announced that they actually have a collector summit for OA collectors. This is going to be held in March. At the time of the taping of this video, this is November, so there's a lot of stuff in between there, not the least of which is OAX and January. So we'll see how things go if I end up back over here for that. But as I was at the hotel, I decided to look up comic shops near me. Based on the Google shop picture, I did not recognize the shop. However, after I got the ride over there, I realized that I've been to the shop before. I wasn't too terribly impressed. And so, but hey, I was already there, so decided to go in and actually came out with a bunch of stuff. Yeah. So this time I was able to come out with a bunch of stuff that I didn't come out with last time. Went through every one of their bins, and the way that they had tried to space their bins was, I guess, pretty smart if you're trying to clear out some inventory. And that was basically that every book, most of the books in there were $4. And so the more you bought, the more the discount. And so if you bought 20 books, basically you got them for $1 a piece, 75% off. So ended up getting obviously more than that. Picked up actually a couple priced books and one new book that I had missed because this book is not on my pull list, and ever so often I miss one because I only get the Finch covers, and that would be for the Walking Dead Deluxe. Missed this one. They happen to have one. I'm able to pick that up. So this is a tale of when you have enough time and enough energy to go through those bins, you can come away with some neat stuff. And so you'll see some of this as I go through here. I like to pick up the Image newsstands when I can. This is one that I had not seen before. This is the Uncanny X-Men 385 Salvador LaRocca cover. Yeah, it's the Wizard World Chicago cover. Rogue and Gambit on there. That's about the time they started doing a few more variants and stuff with the books, but got that. Also got Captain Marvel 27, which is the first full appearance of Eros, second appearance of Drax, third appearance of Thanos. So this one's been on the want list for a while. Happened to find it out in the wild today, so decided to pick it up. You know, I always got to rescue the Valiant Chromiums, right? How about that? Valiant Chromium. And so I've got, obviously, this set of Weapon X here. I noticed that when I pulled it out just to check the barcode, and it had the newsstand, I was like, I don't remember that being on there. And so then I got to looking up here, and you'll see several more like this. This is actually a South African copy of this book, which never run into that before. I randomly pulled out an old Uncanny X-Men Mexican copy, but so I never pulled out a South African copy. And whoever it was actually had several of these. I got a few more with the Age of Apocalypse. So foreign comics, Age of Apocalypse, $1. I mean, I couldn't pass them up. Been kind of soft collecting, putting this New Warriors run together. Picked up a nice little Darkhawk book that was on the want list. A few New Warriors, some Bagley goodness. And Gambit and the Externals. This is the extra edition, basically second print, but coloring is a little bit different, and nothing I've seen in the bins before. Just picked this up. It was a Hulk cover, so you got to have a Turok in there somewhere, right? Boom. But Turok was not, as you will see, the winning Chromium of today's hunt. So you will see. Got Over the Edge. I'm not familiar with this series. I wonder if it has to do with, didn't they have a card series, Over the Edge? Maybe they have to do with that. But it's a Hulk cover. Cyberforce. A little newsy action there. A little newsy action. Hadn't found a Wildcats 2 in a while. Prism. First Prism cover ever. Untold Legend of Batman. So this is, as you can see, it's a little smaller. And there are a couple of these. One was General Mills, I think. And then this one is Special MPI Audio Edition. So got New Warriors 42. A little Fire Lord action. I wasn't even on the hunt for this one, but I like to pick up those Keone covers. And so got Generations number 1 with a little Keone action. Power Pack 19, a little Beta Ray Bill right there. Bloodshot number 1. This is, I think, the A cover. So I was surprised that I didn't have this. I think I got the dollar starts version of this. Had several other copies, didn't have this cover. Another unique find, Exo Manowar 51, which is at the end of that Volume 1 run. But the bigger part about it is that it is a newsstand. That's right. Towards the end, Valiant went to putting that stuff on newsstand. And a little harder to find. So Bloodshot number 7. This is the first full appearance of Ninjak right there. New Warriors 29. And something else I've never seen before. Brute and Babe. Now, this is the Bart Sears characters that made popular in Wizard. But it came, I'm guessing that this was some kind of maybe Kickstarter or something. It came in this little plastic thing. And it's not even, end up losing something. But it comes with had the card in it, little prismy, and the pages are like cards like that. They're not connected. I looked to see if maybe they had just become disconnected over time, but no, they look to be like cards, and so that was pretty cool. Little Bart Sears action for $1. Been wanting to get this. I guess I could have ordered it off Amazon, but been looking in the wild. This is Red Lanterns Volume 3. They didn't have Volume 4. They went to 5 and 6. And I decided, well, let's wait for them. Find those. So, as I mentioned, some more South African comics. Some great Age of Apocalypse action. Not Chromium. Age of Apocalypse. Picked up a couple for the kids. So this was the big Chromium haul. Look at all these lovely Chromiums. 20 plus Chromiums of X-O Manowar #0. So you see what my shirt says, collect what you love. That's right. So we got X-O Manowar 0. Fantastic, awesome action. And one of the coolest things about this, if you'll notice, that looks like Joe Quesada. And so that appears a lot more like this signature that you see here. The signatures you see now are basically nothing but like that right there, except it's bigger. But this is dated 1993, so he was still a relatively new commodity to the market. So, people's signatures will change over years. I thought maybe at first that this was the Valiant signature series set, but there's no other signatures on that. And of course, there's no other ones that are up here in that deal. But yeah, this is just added bonus to get a Quesada signature in the middle of all these. And this issue would definitely be one that I would love to get a page from. It probably is as expensive as all get out, especially the ones that I want, like that one right there, the money shot where he's, transforming the X-O. That's not going to happen. Or like those first battle pages right there, that's not going to happen. But even one of the Spider Aliens would be super dope. Yeah, we'll see. Never know. But yeah, so Chromium goodness and a Quesada to. But then the problem is now I got to carry them in my luggage for a week as I off to the next place. And usually when I'm in Salt Lake City, normally I go to Black Cat Comics and have on occasion. They don't really have like dollar bins, but their stuff is reasonably priced. And then a lot of times they have a good selection of new books. So like that with that Walking Dead, there might be some other ones that I've missed because I don't put them on my pull list. So I missed them somewhere or another and play catch up. And so on occasion, I've been known to get a big stack from Black Cat Comics. Might have to be a little more particular on what I pick up from there, knowing I've already got these big block of books. So as far as con season goes, again, it's at the time of this recording, it's the first week in November. I've got maybe one more con, I think, this year. I don't know of any in December. Generally, that's when everybody kind of takes off. There's a con in North Texas, actually not too far from where I'm at now. Um, the North Texas Con, it's usually pretty good. Thought about maybe making that one. Kind of depends on my schedule. But then there is one that's kind of close to home. I might end up just going to that one because it's, like I said, it's a 2 hour drive, run down there. Usually not a lot to see down there, but just getting out and about. And then the next big one will be Fan Expo in New Orleans, formerly known as Wizard World. Generally make that one first part of January. Plan to do so again this year. See how the guest list goes, and then for sure, because I've already bought the tickets and all for OAX at the end of January. I was not able to attend OAX last year, but definitely don't want to miss out on this year. I've already got a commission done by the legendary Bob Layton, who was very quick on the draw. But the thing with those is that you get to pick them up there. So Torture not releasing that to the world, that wonderful great homage did. Now I was trying to hold it back, not post it on my calf page, but then he posted it everywhere, which, whatever. But yeah, so it looks to be going to be a good time. So be sure to, if you haven't already done so and you've made it this far, smash that like button. And remember that if you're needing any supplies, visit bcwsupplies.com and use the coupon code SCG to save yourself 10% on your order. Usually they have free shipping over a certain amount and all that kind of good stuff too, like most companies do. And if you're looking for some coffee to go with your comics, visit comicsoncoffee.com. They got some very delicious brews. The Joker Blueberry is my favorite. But at checkout, use the coupon code SCG to save yourself 15% on your order. And till next time, keep reading, keep collecting. Adios.